Hello everybody, I am David Serpa with the Homes team. Life is good and I am here with Jaime Gunn Burlile.
Hello.
Jaime has had a heck of a year. She was going through last year, like Damian Simon, like Davida Parker. We were having a little bit of trouble getting started there, but then she turned it on. She turned it on. She's on pace to make over $300,000 this year. And it has been a beautiful thing to watch. This is the one that I've been talking to you guys about manifesting a new client every day. And we're going to get into that a little while. But first off, Jaime Gunn Burlile, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. I'm so glad that you're sitting down with us. I know that it's not something that you love to do, being on camera, but hopefully you can get a chance to reach out and help some people that were in a similar situation where you were at.
Okay. I'll only do it for you.
I'll take it. So Jaime, where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah, where are you from?
San Diego, Poway.
San Diego,
Yeah.
Poway. And how long have you been working in real estate?
6 years.
6 years. And so a lot of people that have been working in real estate for as long as you have, and you actually have more experience than anyone else on the team that we brought on. So why a team? That's what a lot of people are asking you that constantly. Jaime, you make so much money. You're such a great agent. You're such a powerhouse. Why are you on the Homes team?
Well, a lot of reasons. It started because I didn't want to do this, and I didn't want my picture everywhere, and I didn't want to market. But now it's family. Like,
Sure.
this is our family. I couldn't do it without you guys, and I don't want to do it without you.
Yeah. And really, honest to God, like, people don't realize it. It really is. It is family. We call it a tribe. And sometimes we rebel against the family term because everybody has dead weight in a family. But we absolutely care about each other.
Yeah. We love each other. All
We
of
love
us.
each other.
Yeah.
So how do you go from making less than $30,000 for 9 months to making over $300,000 in 12 months? What changes to make that happen?
It was mindset. I was.
It was a mindset.
Yeah, I was in a bad place last year,
Sure.
and then I had 9 deals fall out of escrow, so that was just
Yeah.
kept kicking me down, kicking me down. I've never had a deal fall
More
out of escrow.
deals fall out of escrow than the rest of the entire team combined.
Yeah, yeah. It was crazy, but that kept kicking me down, and then you kind of gave it to me straight, and it pushed me to do what I needed to do.
But there's been several people that I've given it to straight, and they have not had the same outcome that you've had. So you can lead a horse to water, and I don't want to compare you to a horse,
right?
But they got a drink. You made the decision to walk through the door.
Yeah, yeah, I did. I can't give up. I've always been a fighter and never been able to give up. So.
And we don't talk anymore about deals falling out of escrow.
No.
What are we talking about every day?
That I get a new client every day, or this came to me, or this came to me.
I wish that I could show everybody the goosebumps that are going through right now, because I tell everybody this now. Jaime gets a new client every day.
Yeah.
Jaime gets a new client every day. And you know how it started? With Jaime saying that she gets a new client every day. So what you think about, you bring about. What you are putting out in the universe is coming back to you. And so, Jaime, it was a rough year.
Yeah.
And you did have to dig deep. And we don't have to get too deep to any sort of personal life. I have a feeling we probably will on the podcast.
Yeah.
We'll get into a little bit more about what exactly did happen and how it affected you and all that good stuff. But you turned it on. And what are you, why, I'm trying to look at all these different questions, and because like there's in a lot of ways they're kind of under you.
Yeah.
I want to get a grasp on you. You are an incredibly intelligent person. You are highly empathic. You do tap into people, and that's one of the things that you and I have talked about a lot.
Yeah.
How do you draw boundaries and still maintain the same sort of success that you're having?
Well, my boundaries I think are different than most people. I can put a lot more out than most people can, but it's learning your own boundaries and learning what you can handle and what you can't. And it's still I think that's one of those things that you have to fine tune every day, and you can easily slide back into giving too much, and you got to stop yourself. And
it's really easy when people are looking at you. And you're controlling the outcome to start picking up the phone at 8 o'clock at night and going crazy. And you should occasionally pick up the phone. If your client needs you and you want to talk them off a ledge, you should. I talk to clients for 19, 30 minutes at a time. I did it these last couple of days to make them feel better. But you have to understand what you can and cannot change. and when you can and cannot change those things.
You have to be able to read your client too and know there are some clients where you have to pick up the phone at 8 o'clock at night and they need that.
Yeah.
And if you don't, it can be really bad. But for the most part, people are understanding.
And I think that also falls in line with some of the boundaries that you still can establish.
Yeah.
You know, if you say, hey, I turn off my phone every night from 5 to 7:30, but I tell all my clients that you can expect a call back by 8:30. And I feel like that's a reasonable expectation to set.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. It's definitely managing expectations too. But there are a few clients that doesn't matter. You have to be there for them.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta hold their hands a little bit.
Yeah.
You gotta jump in with them.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, they need it, and that's okay.
So what? You're one of the best out there when it comes to negotiating and making people feel like you're on the same team and talking to people and working together towards a common goal. How do you do that?
Well, because that's the truth. We all have the same goal. They all, your client might want a house or your client might want to sell their house, and you all have the same goal. So how do we come to the table and agree on what that's going to look like?
And whether that's an agent, that's your clients, that is a lender, everybody wants something, and we always have to look for the compelling reason.
Yeah, and you got to strip away all the stuff that gets in the way of that, and really go, what is the reason we're here? Like, what's the main thing, and not get caught up in little things that come up.
So not only is Jaime great with her clients, but she's also one of the big leaders on our team, and I think leaders make other leaders. And Jaime has helped crafted me as a leader as well. You have to remember when you're in a leadership position like Jaime is, or like I am, that you can still be led by the people that you're working with. When you're open to that, when you're open to having your life and your mind changed by somebody as brilliant as Jaime, and you don't think as a team leader that you're above that, you're on the right path too. This isn't just about agents, this is about team leads.
Everybody has something to teach you.
Everybody has something to teach you. You have something to learn from everybody in the room. And so speaking of all of that, something to learn, what is something that you would teach an agent out there, or an agent that has spent a couple of years out there struggling and is now trying to decide, do I even want to do this anymore? What do I even do to get started? What would you say to them? What would you say to you 2 years ago?
Ooh, that's a good question. Because when you're saying that, I'm thinking, well, it depends on who I'm talking to.
What would you say to Jaime Burlile 2 years ago?
2 years ago, just keep going. It's going to be okay. You just got to keep going. Keep doing the right thing. Keep putting good out there, and it comes back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep putting good out there.
Yeah.
It comes back.
If you have good intentions and you want to do good, it will eventually pay off.
And part of having good intentions is knowing what your intentions are. So many people bounce around out there, and the path to hell is paved with good intentions. And I don't believe in hell. You can believe in hell. I don't care. But the path to hell is paved with good intentions. So you have to make sure that the intentions that you have are clear, are thought out, are something that you could work on, because you have to declare those things out there. You have to breathe. You have to be intentional. And if you are not being intentional, you are being reactive.
And you have to believe in yourself. You have to know that you can
2
do
times. You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. The difference between those who can and those who can't is just making that decision to flip the switch.
Right. And the whole world is going to tell you can't do it. Like, you're always going to have somebody who says that. So you have to believe in yourself.
You almost kicked me to the curb.
Yeah.
You stuck around.
I was never going to kick you to the curb. Let's be honest.
Were you posturing? Were you just scaring me? So when I told everybody, I said, hey, look, you guys got to turn it on. You got to make $30,000 in the last 5 months of the year. I was very nervous that Jaime was going to kick me to the curb.
But it wasn't about you. It was about giving up on myself.
And what happened there?
I kept going and made it happen. I didn't give up on myself. Yeah.
Hell yeah, you did. Hell yeah. So if you want to come out, and you know what, before we get there, what is something that you are most proud of on a professional level?
My relationships with people.
Yeah.
Whether it's another agent, whether it's another client, whoever it is, my relationships with people.
And your relationships with people get you paid.
Yeah.
And if you win How to Win Friends and Influence People, Jaime does instinctively so much of what's already in that book. You do have to be good to people. And it's not just because it will get you paid, it's because it's the right thing to do.
Right.
And when you're good to people and you look out for their good intentions and everything that they want, you will get what you want.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
So what are you most proud of on a personal level?
Oh, well, that's always going to be me as a mom. Even though there are things that, obviously I wish I could change and do better, but yeah.
Can you be a mom and a great real estate agent?
Oh, absolutely.
Can you be a great mom and a great real estate agent?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you can.
In fact, it's great because you can still put your kids first and do what you love. Like you could do both. You can have two worlds.
Did you hear that? You can put your kids first.
Yeah.
You can put your kids first and be a great real estate agent. I put my kids first. Jamie puts her kids first. Those are the things you have to, like, if it is a part of you, an honor to your design. If you're not somebody who puts your kids first and you work all the time, hope to God you're married to somebody who does. But like, we are family people, and I can't exist without having a great relationship with my kids, without that time of just like filling up my love tank.
Yeah, it comes first, 100%. Being a good parent and that relationship with your kids, it sets the tone for everything else.
So Jamie has not only been somebody that has made herself successful, and we've all been a part of that, and you give so much grace as far as that is, but she did it. She did it. And now she's helping other agents do what she did. When you get to where you're going, to where you don't have to get up to the top before you reach down. Get part of the way up and start helping people out to get where you are going. And that's what...
You're never at the top. You're always going up. So you should always
right.
be reaching back and pulling somebody up with you.
That's right. Yeah. People always say, oh, it's lonely at the top. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. It's not lonely at the top. It's good here. And like you said, we're not at the top. But halfway up, it's still good here. So July 28th, we are going to be having interviews here at Signature Real Estate Group to join the Homes team at 9:15. Come on in. I'm going to be bringing out Jamie and Davida and Rob and Damien. And I'm going to be out there, and we have 100% of the agents that have been with us for longer than 18 months made six figures in the last 12 months. 100%. What's different here, Jamie?
We all help each other. We all look out for each other, and we want everybody to succeed.
That's right. We genuinely want everyone to succeed. Yeah. When you're walking around an office and you're hearing, like we've all been there. Like anybody who's had a little tiny bit of success knows what it's like to walk around an office where people are hating you for it. Or when you're on a team and like you're the top agent and everyone's hating you for it. Or you're the top agent at the brokerage, everyone's hating you for it. We don't do that here. Everybody wants to kick your ASS, but they're also going to be proud of you if you beat them.
We celebrate each other.
Celebrate each other.
Yeah.
Time to celebrate.
Yep.
Life is good.
Yeah.
Go get paid. If you're looking to join the Homes team, join the Homes team. If you're not, don't. That's okay too. Do you, honor your design. We're good over here, whether you come here or not. But enjoy whatever direction your ship is sailing in. Keep going. Keep getting paid. The market is good.
Yeah.
Life is good. And make sure that you tune in to It's About More Than Real Estate with David Serpa to hear more about the fabulous Jaime Gunn Burlile. I'm sure that we're going to get into energy and being empathic.
We'll get into it.
We're going to get into so many weird things. We're going to get into finding balance in real estate. We're going to get into managing personal turmoil while still getting paid. So it's going to be good. So tune in. And Jamie, I appreciate you stepping outside of your comfort zone and getting on camera with us today.
Only for you.
2 times.